Hey there, pet lovers! Welcome back to Paws and Whiskers channel. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you love dogs as much as we do. If you're a dog parent, you probably know how much they love to sleep, right? But did you know that your dog's sleeping position can reveal so much about their personality, health, and even how they're feeling? We've all seen it. Our furry friends sprawled out on their backs, curled up in a tiny ball, or even snuggled up right next to us. Each of these positions is a window into their world, telling a story if you know how to listen. Today we're diving deep into what your dog's sleeping position really says about them. Stay tuned because you won't believe some of the fascinating facts we've uncovered. From curling up like a little donut to sleeping like a superhero, each position has a hidden meaning. Let's start with one of the most common and cutest sleeping positions, the donut position. This position is not only endearing, but also quite fascinating when you understand the reasons behind it. Does your dog curl up with their paws tucked under and their head resting on their tail? This snug and secure position is a favorite among many dogs. That's called the donut position, or sometimes the fuzzy bagel position. It's a term that perfectly captures the cozy, circular shape they form. And while it's super adorable, it's also a way for your dog to conserve body heat. This is especially useful during colder weather. You see, dogs aren't that different from their ancestors, wolves in the wild. Wolves often sleep in this position to stay warm and protect themselves. This position minimizes the surface area exposed to the cold, keeping those vital organs nice and toasty. It's a clever way to maintain body heat. They're instinctively protecting themselves, and it just so happens to be incredibly cute. This natural behavior is both practical and endearing. So if you find your dog curled up like a little donut, especially during those chilly months, they're probably just trying to stay warm and conserve energy. It's their way of coping with the cold. It's a natural, instinctual behavior, and it shows they're feeling safe and secure enough in their environment to let their guard down. This position indicates a sense of comfort and trust. But it's not just about temperature. This position also protects their most vulnerable areas, their belly and throat. These are critical areas that need safeguarding. In the wild, these are the areas predators target, so by tucking them in, they're instinctively making themselves less of a target. It's a survival tactic passed down through generations. Remember, paying attention to your dog's body language, even when they're sleeping, can tell you a lot about how they're feeling. Their sleeping position is a window into their comfort and security. Now, if you ever catch your dog lying on their back with their legs stretched out in all directions, well, that's what we call the crazy legs position. When dogs sleep like this, it's a sign that they feel completely confident and comfortable in their environment. Think about it. Exposing their belly, their most vulnerable spot, means they completely trust their surroundings. They're not worried about threats or danger, they're completely at ease. This position is also a great way for them to cool down, as their belly is hairless and has sweat glands. So if your dog is sprawled out like this, they're relaxed, confident, and maybe just a little too warm. Now, you might not see this position as often as the donut, as it does leave them more vulnerable. But if your dog sleeps like this regularly, consider yourself lucky. You've created a safe and loving environment where they feel completely secure. It shows they see you, their owner, as their pack leader, someone they trust implicitly. The important thing is to create a loving and supportive environment for your dog where they feel safe and secure, regardless of how they choose to sleep. Now let's talk about those cuddle monsters. Have you ever noticed your dog loves to snuggle up right next to you or even other furry friends in the house? This behavior is not just adorable, but also deeply meaningful. This isn't just about sharing body heat. It's a deeply rooted instinctual behavior that speaks volumes about their social bonds. Dogs are pack animals, and this closeness is a way to reinforce their pack mentality. When your dog snuggles up to you or other dogs in the household, it's more than just a way to stay warm. It's a sign of trust and affection, a way to show that they feel safe and secure. This behavior goes all the way back to puppyhood, when dogs slept huddled together for comfort and body heat. In those early days, being close to their litter mates was essential for survival. So when your dog curls up with you, it's their way of saying, "I trust you, you're part of my pack." It's a beautiful expression of their loyalty and love. You see, in a dog's world, sleeping close together strengthens their bond, creates a sense of security, and reinforces their social hierarchy. It's a fundamental part of their nature. When they snuggle up to you, they're showing you they consider you a part of their pack, their family. This is their way of including you in their inner circle. This behavior is particularly strong in puppies. They instinctively know that staying close to others provides warmth and protection. When they're young, they rely on each other for warmth, comfort, and security. This early bonding experience shapes their behavior as they grow. As they grow older, this behavior often translates to seeking out their human companions for the same reasons. They look to you for the same comfort and security they once found with their littermates. So, if your dog is a cuddlebug, take it as a compliment. They're showing you that you are an important part of their life. They're showing you they love you, trust you, and feel safe and secure in your presence. Cherish these moments, as they are a testament to the special bond you share. Chapter 4. The Superman Position. Ever walked into a room and found your dog sprawled out on their belly, legs stretched out in front, and head resting on the floor? It's like they're ready to take flight. That's the Superman position, and it's a sure sign of a playful, energetic pup. You see, this position isn't about deep sleep. It's about being ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. Your dog lies on their stomach with their legs stretched out in front like they're ready to fly. Dogs sleep this way when they want to be ready to jump up and play at a moment's notice. It's a sign they're in a playful, energetic mood and probably want to have some fun with you. You'll usually see this position during a nap, but not when they're deeply asleep. So next time you see your dog striking a Superman pose, grab a toy and engage them in a game of fetch or tug of war. They'll be thrilled you picked up on their playful energy. What's your dog's favorite sleeping position? Let us know in the comments below. Chapter 5. Side sleeping. Ah, the picture of pure relaxation. When your dog stretches out on their side, legs extended, and drifts off to sleep, it's a clear sign they're completely at ease. Side sleeping is often associated with dogs that have a strong bond with their owners and feel no anxiety in their surroundings. They're confident and relaxed, definitely a sign of a happy pup. Side sleeping allows for maximum muscle relaxation and is a sign that your dog feels safe and secure enough to let their guard down completely. This vulnerability in their sleeping position indicates a deep level of trust in you and their environment. You'll often see dogs sleeping in this position during longer naps or overnight sleep, as it allows them to fall into a deeper, more restful sleep. So, if your dog is a side sleeper, you can rest assured knowing they feel completely comfortable and relaxed in your home. Chapter 6. The Lion Pose. Now let's talk about a position that might seem a bit unusual at first glance, the lion pose. This is when your dog sits upright, their front paws tucked neatly underneath, almost like a sphinx. They might look regal, but this position often signals something a bit different. This position doesn't allow them to fully relax, which is why dogs might choose this position when they have excess energy or are feeling a bit stressed. It's an easy way for them to stay alert and ready to spring into action at any moment. Dogs in this position are usually experiencing heightened awareness, whether due to excitement, anxiety, or simply an abundance of energy. This position allows them to quickly transition from rest to action, making it ideal for dogs who are easily startled or those who are in unfamiliar or stimulating environments. If your dog frequently sleeps in the lion pose, it might be a sign they need more physical or mental stimulation. A tired dog is a happy dog, and ensuring they get enough exercise and mental enrichment can help them relax and settle into deeper, more restful sleep positions. Chapter 7. Circling and digging. It's in their DNA. We've all seen it. Our dogs circling and digging before finally settling down for a nap. It's a common sight for dog owners. It might seem quirky, but this behavior isn't just a random canine quirk. It's deeply ingrained in their DNA, a legacy passed down from their wild ancestors. These actions are more than just habits, they are survival instincts. Now before we wrap up, let's talk about those little quirky behaviors like circling and digging. They might seem odd, but they have a fascinating history. We all know dogs do this before settling down, but did you know that this behavior is instinctual? It's something they've inherited over generations. It comes from their wild ancestors, who would dig and trample grass to make their sleeping area more comfortable and warm. This behavior ensured they had a safe and cozy spot to rest. So, when your dog starts circling, it's just their way of preparing for a good night's rest. It's their natural way of ensuring they have a perfect spot to sleep. Think about it. In the wild, dogs didn't have the luxury of orthopedic beds and fluffy blankets. They had to rely on their instincts to create a comfortable sleeping area. They had to create their own comfortable sleeping spots, and that often involved circling to pat down the grass, or digging shallow depressions to regulate temperature. These actions were crucial for their survival. So the next time you see your dog channeling their inner landscaper, don't worry. They're just following their natural instincts. They're just tapping into their instinctual roots, creating a comfortable and secure sleeping space, just like their ancestors did for centuries. It's a beautiful reminder of their wild heritage. And there you have it. Your dog's sleeping position can tell you so much about how they're feeling and what's going on in their little minds. Next time your pup curls up, sprawls out, or snuggles close, you'll know exactly what it means. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about your dog's sleeping habits, don't forget to like, share, and of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We've got tons of fun and informative videos coming your way, so stay tuned. And if your dog has a unique sleeping position, leave a comment below. I can't wait to read all about it. Until next time, keep loving your pups and take care. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with fellow dog lovers.